happened?
Well, they just like, you walk by and you'll see the guy over here. He's like, "You're a fucking pedophile. You fuck you. Fuck around, look in your face and say shit." I'm like, that's not when I say something back. I'm not gonna walk up to you and say something, you know. I think one guy asked me last week, is like, about the deportation shit. I was like, he's like, he didn't agree with the illegals coming in here. I was like, well, what happens if, one of them rapes and kills your daughter? He's like, well, that's illegal. I was like, well, once that happens, it's done. So he has this thing so loud, he has to put his earbuds on.
Kind of conversation with that they know you're going to disagree with them because they fly off the handle. They can't handle the conversations. They don't know enough about what they're talking about. They're just parroting the stuff they hear from their masters. You can't talk to them about it. Now, one of the guys who's running this, I had a whole conversation with him. There are people out there on the left who you can have a conversation with, even if you disagree with them, because they're reasonable people. Most of these people, I don't know which side you're even coming from, but most of these people, I think, are not reasonable at all. You can't talk to them. I had one of the guys interviewing me last week, and they kept walking by with the cowbells because they're trying to drown out my voice. Well, you can hear me across the street. But the reason why they're doing this with the cowbells, they don't want that conversation to hit the airwaves. I'm willing to debate anybody about politics as long as they don't go insane.
Right. And
I'm not going to go insane.
We are, I believe.
I'm not here to go
I'll
insane.
speak for myself.
If you go insane, if you start going insane, nobody's going to listen to you anymore.
Right.
And so I don't agree with the ones that go over the top like that. Ironically, most of the people on the left here, that's what they do to try to talk to them. They try to have a conversation with them, and they won't stay on the subject. They're bringing things off from different directions. Then two of the friends come up, and they're both arguing with you too. And you can't argue with four people that want to attack by people in this country.
I met you last week.
Yeah.
Were you guys able to have a conversation?
Yeah. Well, back here?
No, I'm talking about you and him. Were you able to?
No, we were discussing.
Okay.
So I was saying what needs to happen is that we keep talking.
Right.
We gotta discuss the issues.
Right, but on a polite level, right?
On a polite level, yes.
Right.
Needed to ask if what you said earlier about journalism really struck my heart because it is a calling for the truth. So I'm hoping that you will footnote this recording with the fact that the honks are for me and my sign mostly. Okay? Okay? You're not stealing our honks, honey.
The ones who saw my flag and flipped me off and honked, that was for me though, right?
I'm not 6 years old. I don't decide things on the basis of, they're doing it.
Well, you said the honks were all for you.
Well, no, I didn't say all for me. I said they were mostly for me and my friends, okay? Because we've been doing this since spring, and you just now showed up.
Yeah.
So, you care so much that you're 8-10 months late.
This is what
Well, that's what drives me too, sweetheart, okay? So I'm speaking up for good journalism that has a calling, call it divine or just by the truth, to stand up for the truth. And the truth is, those honks weren't all his, okay? And
do you understand what
wants the audience to think that.
Did I say that in any way, shape, or form?
Oh, come.
I did it.
It's obvious.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's
See,
obvious.
this is now. You both heard me say this. You can't talk to these people because they don't care what you have to say.
Let's talk, then. Let's do it.
What?
Talk.
Look at what you just said. You automatically pick